Yo guys, this is Thyras, and today you're gonna have to listen to my beautiful Swedish accent once again, because today we're talking about key bindings in PvP, because many of you are asking me about those and how I'm able to reach F10 on my keyboard, which I don't. I really don't press F10 on my keyboard. I have Barkskin bound to F10, but the reason for that is that one of the buttons on my Razer Naga mouse acts as F10, so I'm not actually pressing F10 on my keyboard, because that would be pretty fucking retarded. Okay, even if you're used to your current key bindings, you might want to take a look at them and even change them after watching this video. Anyways, let's start. Long cooldowns should be put on the buttons that take slightly longer to press or takes more effort to reach. For example, you might not want to waste F on your keyboard, which is a great key binding. You don't want to waste that to pop Bloodlust, because Bloodlust is a 10-minute cooldown. You might want Bloodlust on something like Control R, or really any key binding that you wouldn't want to put one of your damage rotation abilities on. And instead of Bloodlust on F, you might want Wind Shear to quickly interrupt someone, because F is really close to your WAD, which most people use to move their character with. So yeah, you don't want interrupts on shit like Shift 1 or Control G. You want your interrupts on fast key bindings. I personally use Q for my interrupts or silences, and E for focus target interrupts if I'm playing melee. So Q and E are really good key bindings for interrupts. On my Boomy I have my Solar Beam plus Root macro on Q and Star Surge on E. And by the way, there are some long cooldowns that shouldn't be put on weird key bindings that take longer to press. And those are the very important cooldowns, such as Ice Block, Paladin Bubble or Trinket. Trinket has a 2-minute cooldown, but I still put it on T, because when I want to Trinket, I will want to do it very quickly, and it's very easy to access T. So yeah, you probably don't want any Control or Shift plus random button combo for your most important cooldowns. And one thing I really suggest you to do if you're playing a Boomkin like me, get my key bindings for doing damage, because it's so smooth for me when I do my damage rotation. I don't really stretch my fingers at all while playing. I have Moonfire on R, Rejuvenation on F, which is below R, so putting up heals and dots is really simple for me. And I also have Star Surge on E, Stellar Flare on X, if I'm playing with that, and Starfall on Shift R, so when I do damage I can always keep my middle finger on W, and that's actually how I think you know you have good key bindings for doing damage. If you can keep your finger on W 24/7 while DPSing. I also have Boomkin form on C, if I want to shift slows or roots, and many people have their character's inventory on C. I believe that's the default setting, but really get rid of that ASAP. C is just such a nice key binding, and you don't want to waste good key bindings on shit like your character's inventory or talents. So what I've done is I put my character's inventory on Insert, my talents on Home, and my bags on Page Up, and I just love to have those key bindings over there, because it frees up B and C, two of my favorite key bindings. And I have Bash on B, along with Vortex and Disorient if I spec into those. And one thing you must unbind is your backpedal button, S. Never backpedal in PvP. If you want to become good in PvP, you can unbind that piece of shit instantly. I personally have my Resurrection on S, because I actually hate S as a key binding. I can't play with it. It's okay to have my Resurrection on that button. I just don't understand how some people can have actual important abilities on S. It's just not possible for me. But if you can handle it, go for it. But there is one more important thing regarding your movement keys. So many of you probably have your A and D bound to turn left and turn right. And if you play like that, it should look somewhat like this when you turn around. But this is not how you want it. This is absolutely wrong. So you want to go into your key bindings and put A on strafe left and your D on strafe right. And when you click A and D now, it should look like this. You see how the camera is not turning around like this when you move? This is how you want to play. Alright, I'm really not sure what to talk about now. I think I managed to cover most of, you know, the most important things. I have one more thing to say, however. Never try to gank me when I'm recording a video.